So thanks very much to the panelists. So now we're going to move on to a very, very, very short thing, if you can just wait a few minutes to see it. So we're gonna talk or see a video about the Innovation Discovery Grant Program. So this is actually a fantastic program that we have had at Partners for several years. And in contrast to the usual grants programs that you see at the NIH, at many academic medical centers, this is a program that actually gives some funding to investigators or clinicians who have ideas that will go on to complete the cycle of products, i.e. commercialization. So this program started about 5 years ago, and since it started, this IDG program has awarded $2.6 million to funding 42 projects. So I think it's important for two reasons. Number one, it really does provide this very early funding at our healthcare system, at academic medical centers. And that's a mechanism that really hasn't been available in the past. So that's important. Also, it's gone on to win external funds that about 11 times what's been invested. So to date, there have been about 740 teams that have applied for funding, and 53 have received awards. And what's interesting is the first few years we did this, we really focused on some very specific diseases or categories of disorders. And last year and this year, the entire focus has been on AI. And it has been very much commensurate with what this forum is all about. So this year, there are 11 projects that are going to receive IDG funding, and they are in an extraordinarily broad number of areas, which is what you'd expect when you have a broad topic like this. So they range from brain injury, trauma care decision support, to infertility or automated drug infusion methods. So again, very broad. AI, early investigators, sometimes senior investigators, who are looking to do something very different. So I want to start a brief video that reveals this year's winners of the IDG Awards.
The Partners Healthcare Innovation Discovery Grant Program, IDG, began in 2014 and is now in its fourth round of funding. To date, $2.6 million has been awarded to 42 projects. 25 patent applications have already been filed, with 5 patents awarded. 13 projects are currently active, with 11 new projects about to begin. Follow-on funding received to support the continued development of these technologies so far is at 11 times the amount awarded, equaling $28.4 million. The IDG program provides funding and access to resources for the purpose of translating academic discoveries into commercial products to make them available to physicians and patients to improve human health. The program supports researchers who have developed technologies using traditional sources of funding and enables them to pivot towards commercialization of those technologies by supporting access to commercial development expertise and resources. 9 startup companies have been supported by the IDG. Please join us in congratulating the winners of this year's IDG Awards. Alexander Lind, for his work using deep learning to identify biomarkers for brain injury. Andrew Reisner, for live testing of an AI system for trauma care decision support. And again to Andrew Reisner, to test an AI system for tight blood pressure control. Barty Khurana, for bringing intimate partner violence into focus. Charles Borman, for using AI in embryo assessment. Genevieve Boland, for her work with exosomal signals in melanoma immunotherapy. Hako Lee, for using AI in diffraction analysis. Jeffrey Golden, for developing an AI platform for brain cancer diagnosis. Lee Zhu, for developing AI to identify patients for early palliative care interventions. Patricia Mussolino, developing a deep learning approach to MR imaging for patients with adrenoleukodystrophy. Vesela Kovacheva to develop algorithms for drug infusion in the OR and ICU. We again congratulate this year's winners of the IDG Awards.
So thank you for sharing the congratulations on this award program. It's been a terrific success, and having all of our clinicians and investigators thinking about this and thinking about where their discoveries can go, I think has been really one of the most fantastic benefits of this. So we are going to go on a break now, and then we'll continue our program. So thank you again.